Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some messages from your twin flame. So I hope everyone's doing amazing today. Let's see what your twin wants you to know or wants to say to you. We're going to do some tarot first, and then we'll do some love messages from your person. Getting so close to Valentine's Day, y'all. We're a few days away. So hopefully we can deliver some good messages. But I love to be honest, so we'll see what comes out in the cards. Ooh. Chariot in reverse. 8 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Wow. And the 8 of Swords. So we got 888 there. I believe that's the number of manifestation, love, new beginnings. Absolutely interesting message there. So 888 is definitely your angel number for today, if not significant for the week. This person sees you as a boss, regardless of gender. They see that the two of you would make an amazing pair. It's like the two of you would balance each other and possibly like lift each other up in a way that would make you like a power couple. Maybe too, this person could be someone ambitious, or you are, and they know that the two of you together like have a greater mission or a purpose. It's like you're meant to do something together, but they're not sure what. They want to bring you an offer, but they don't want to scare you away. They see you got options though, and they definitely could be someone who has options as well. They want to come in and bring you a gift as well, some sort of form of stability, a promise. This could be even a ring, like a gift like that, like a promise ring. I'm hearing something even nicer. They could want to get you like a nice bag. Maybe they want to get you like a Louis Vuitton or a Prada bag, something like really flashy and surprise you, especially if this person's well off. We've got the 4 of Swords in the upright. They also know too though that you're someone who is not overly materialistic, so I feel like they know they have to come in with a gift that's not going to like scare you away, if that makes sense. I feel like this person's really giving, like they would love to just give to you, and it's almost like they know though that you're someone who's hardworking and independent, so you're not just going to accept gifts and be wooed away like that. But they see you as someone way greater than that. It's like they see you as someone they could build a family with, have a home with, have a really stable, happy life with, and that the two of you would be a little bit more than abundant together. It's almost like the two of you could help each other manifest your dreams. Wow. So Queen of Cups, there could be a Queen of Cups currently in the way, or this is them just wanting to bring in an offer for you. But notice how there's the 2 queens and the 1 king, and then we've got the Hierophant. So I really feel like maybe the two of you both have someone else, or this person could have other suitors interested in them, and you have other suitors interested in you. And so they feel like it's just like there's only so much time for them to move forward on this commitment. Absolutely. So they want you to cut out all your other options. They want to be the only option that you see, and they really just hope you feel the same. I feel like they think you might reject their offer or their fact that they want commitment. It could also mean that they're a little flighty themselves, so just something to be aware of. They could just be here for the passion. It's what Spirit's saying, the gifts, the passion, the material relationship. Looks like, though, in this person's mind, it's like maybe this is how you're going to view them, or they come across to you. And this is maybe what's creating these insecurities for them, like you're going to leave. Because if you look here, it's almost like this is how they view you. They view you too as on an equal level, an equal matched level, someone they want to build with and really grow with. Wow, the Lovers as I'm shuffling. So yeah, they see you as someone they definitely want to have a love connection with, like a partnership. They really see a long-lasting commitment with you. I feel like this person too, for some of you, they could own their own business. They could be an entrepreneur. They could also have someone in the background that's kind of also interested in them. So maybe they feel like they have 2 options to choose from. I feel like they see you as the more stable offer, but they're not sure maybe how to go about the situation. Yeah, so they know there's outside influences, outside people in the relationship, and it's almost like they just want to cut any of that out so that it's just the two of you. But it could be them, like especially if they're an entrepreneur, in that they could also be getting a lot of offers or always receiving offers from others. And so I feel like too, for a lot of you in the past, they dealt with people that felt insecure over the relationships they were in or the way that they lived their life. And I feel like for some of you, that could be a subconscious fear as well. They really need someone who's going to be like understanding and open and accepting to them and who they are. This could also be you as well. Maybe they see you like that too. They could see you as someone very spiritual and very enlightened, very in tune, very connected, and very fair overall. They feel like they don't even match your light sometimes. So let's get a couple messages from your person or the person on your mind and see what they're saying today. Wow, so I'm about to shuffle, but it says, I must leave for a little while, but that doesn't mean you don't hold a special place in my heart. No matter what, I'll always love you with all my heart. So that could be if this person does have someone else, or if this was someone from the past and the two of you kind of walked away from each other. It's almost like they're acknowledging they do have feelings for you, but due to outside circumstances, it's just like not something that's going to happen. Wow. So it says, I'm sorry I chose someone else. It's my biggest regret in my life. So definitely resonates with that message. And it says, if only you knew how much those little moments with you matter to me. Interesting. So definitely looks like this person, for a lot of you, chose a third party. Like I said, I saw double energies for king and queens here. So this Queen of Cups could have been a third party influence, a karmic relationship, or someone from their past, or just someone they're dating. They feel regretful now that they picked someone over you, it looks like. And it looks like if you only spent a few little moments together, it still means something to them. It says, I trust you more than I trust anyone in the world, sometimes even more than I trust myself. So for a lot of you, I definitely feel like this is a past person. I feel like they're acknowledging the fact too they had to leave to heal or to let you heal, but they know that they want the two of you at some point to really return together. So that's really beautiful. It's almost like they're acknowledging, regardless of the past or any outside influences or relationships, that they know now they chose someone else, and it's almost like this is the path they chose. So they don't even want to hurt this other person. Wow, the candle just flickered like crazy, the light blue one there. I feel like this person knows that they want to be with you, but they also have love for this other person, so they don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So they're trying to just play like advocate on all sides, but it's almost like Spirit saying they're not following their heart. Because it's like, if they're sorry they chose someone else and they wish they chose you, it's the biggest regret, then it's almost like Spirit saying, then why aren't you just making the change to move forward, right? But this is all like self-imposed as well in this person's mind. And that could be what this Four of Swords is here. They don't realize that they're just thinking because they chose someone else, if they leave and come back, you're not going to accept them back. Which for some of you, that could be definitely the case. Like, once you're done, you're done. But for some of you, maybe you never had a chance with this person, or maybe it never really started yet, or maybe it was never equal because there was always this other person, right? So it's almost like some of you are willing to open up and let them in, and it's just a chance Spirit's telling them they have to take on their own to find out. Because it's like, sorry, I just had some water. So, because it's like, if they don't, they'll never know, right? But it's saying at the same time, if they trust you more than they trust anyone in this world, so what's stopping them from reaching out? I feel like it's definitely a Queen of Cups energy, though, a karmic third party, someone that they're involved with, either committed to or just like hooking up with. Looks like they have a little bit of a lack of love for this other person, though. Like, they're just confused because it looks like if they have so much love for you, but they got to leave and they're with someone else, they really just don't know what they want. And it's almost like Spirit saying, if they would take the time to heal, they wouldn't have to worry about keep having these occurring situations that don't last, or having these subconscious fears that the relationships they get into won't last. It's almost like Spirit saying to them they really just got to learn how to go with the flow and to trust their intuition and to trust their heart. 10:10 on the clock. So 10:10 represents endings. So wow, for a lot of you, this person needs to walk away from a relationship. And I feel like some of you with 10:10 just being on the clock, it's something they're aware of, but they haven't quite worked towards. They don't want to hurt anyone. They don't want to hurt you. And they definitely don't want to hurt this other person. But it's like they almost realized from when they chose this other person, it should have been you. So that's really interesting, strong message today. Signs you could be dealing with. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sag, and Earth. So we really got all the signs on the board. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heaviest signs are definitely air placements and earth placements. So your person could either, and also fire, I would say. So your person could definitely be either an air, an earth, or a fire sign. Feel like this person's gonna kind of be distant for a little bit. It looks like too with the I must leave for a little while. It looks like they're going to detach from the situation, maybe give you the time to heal, them the time to heal, and really just regain a sense of passion between the two of you. And for some of you, maybe they just will want to come back and be friends. Maybe they feel like no matter what, though, the two of you need this separation to really come together. I feel like for some of you, maybe you've had little contacts with this person, or vice versa, they've reached out to you and they just want you to know that all those little moments, even though if they were little, it like mattered to them. The thoughts of you or the energy you sent their way, it's just something they really felt in their heart. And I just think that's really beautiful. It says, must leave for a little while, but it doesn't mean I don't always love you with all my heart. So beautiful energy. We're just going to leave that there. But overall, I feel like it's probably going to be towards springtime if you know this person's in another relationship before they reach out. It looks like they really want to be fair with the other person that they got themselves involved with and not hurt anyone. It looks like the person you're dealing with, though, is just someone very caring. It's like no matter who they're with, they really tend to put their relationships first. And I feel like for some of them, it's almost a lesson they're about to learn from Spirit too, that it's really great to put the emotions of others first. But at the same time, it's like important to put your own heart first and your own emotions and what you want out of life, because each of us, you know, life's so short and you only live it for you. And it's like they're spending all this time being apart from you, even though it sounds like they want to be with you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're learning how to self-love and heal, and this person is learning how to put themselves first and heal and walk away from relationships that no longer serve them. So this is a really important message for someone out there today. I really hope that resonated for you. Thank you so much. Take care.